You are welcome everyone to another video tutorial. Today we want to look at the params, the use params, how we can use the use params. So let's get started. Now, first and foremost, what is the use params used for? Now, if you want to navigate to, let's say you want to get navigate to a single product page or a single user's page, you can use the params. Params is like you transfer you trying to get an ID of a particular product. That is what params is used for. So how do we write params? I'm going to show you now. So before we start writing our param, let's create another page. Let's create another page. I'm going to call that page products, product page, products, or products, just products.js. So I'll generate my boilerplate. Okay, so I have a new page called products.js. So I will have to put it in a route. So here I'll call this products. Now I want to make it a params. So what I will do to make this a params, I will come here and I'll put a I'll come here and I'll put a forward slash ID. This is what I'll basically do, forward slash ID. You can call it anything. It can be ID, it can be customer ID, it can be student ID, it can be matric number, but this is what you're going to see on the URL. So this is what I'll do, products forward slash ID. If I want to make reference to these params now, I have to do what? Pass it in the URL on the URL. So that is what I would basically do. So in the let's go back to the product.js. So here let me just come here and write h1 products div. Come here and say h1 by products. I save that. So yeah, if I want to go to, let's try and put products. If I should put products like this without putting the forward slash, I won't get any output. So you can see I'm not getting any output. So but because we pass it as an ID params here, forward slash ID, this is called params. This column for ID is called param. This column here is called a params. So I have to pass it. So here will be products forward slash. You can pass any ID, it can be number, it can be name. So let me pass 2. So you can see we got something product. We got this is showing us services because we don't have anything in product. So let me see. Let's see if there's anything in the product. Let's go to the products.js. By products, we're supposed to see something on the product. No problem. So let's go back again and see. Oh, sorry, we're using the services component. Sorry about that. So I'll come here and say products. This is the right thing. So I'll save this. So I should get a product now. So you can see by products. So I've passed the params. If I pass 4, I'll soon get by products. But if I don't put the params after declaring it in the app.js, I will get an error. If I do this, I'm going to get an error. You can see that. So I have to pass the params. That's why I put the column. That's why I put the column ID. Column IDs. It means after you've specified the URL, the path, put a forward slash ID to indicate a single entity. So this will give me that. So you can also get these params, this ID, and make use of it. So let's go to the product.js. So how do we get the params? We'll come here and destructure it. And what is the name of the params? ID. This is params ID. So make sure it is the same thing with ID. If you put ID here, don't go to product and name it customer's ID. It should tally with what you have in the app.js. So here I'll come here and destructure ID equal to what? Use params. So use params is coming from what the React router done. So yeah, I can come here and say h3 your product ID ID is what this ID that I destructured. So I'll just copy this ID that I destructured. I'll just come here and paste that here. So let's see and save. So you can see your product ID is 1 because we passed 1 here. So if I pass 2 here, my product ID will be what? 2. So you can see 2. If I pass 3 here, my product ID will be what? 3. So with this I can get what the users have just passed through. That means I can get a single product, an individual product with this ID, because IDs are meant to be unique. So I can pass this ID and get a particular product. You get that? So I think we should do something. Let's do something simple with this. Let's quickly do something simple with this. So I'll go let's do something simple with this. So I'll create an array of objects in the product. Let me just create an array of objects here. I'll call this products. Products is the name of the array. Let me just create this here. So yeah, I'll give it an ID. Just want to I'll give it a name, product name, as let's say television. Okay. So here I will just copy this. Just copy this and paste. And paste multiple times. Okay. So I'll give this an ID of 2. Make sure they are unique IDs. And give this an ID of 3. Then give this radio. And give this computer. Computer, I think so. Computer. Okay, so I have this unique ID. So if I want to get the ID that was passed to this product, I can now use this. So I have to map through. Let me take this out for now. So I have to map through that array. The array needs products. I have to map through the products. So I'll say products dot map, and you already know map from our list class. So I can come here and say item, structure this, put anything you like. So here I will come here and I will return what was mapped. Now, why doing this? We may not do it this way. There's a better way of doing this. So what I would have done, I would have created this array here. So let me take this out. Let me undo it. Let me undo this array here that I've just created here. I won't create it here. I'll go create it in another place. Let me cut it. Okay. So I'll go create a file inside this my components. A file. I'll call this products.js. Then I will tend to put this here. Then I will export this. So I will say export default. So I want to export the products. This way this one I'll do it. So I want to, because I don't want our page to be lengthy. So after doing this, now this is my array of objects. So I'll go to my products.js component, which is here. So what I'll do, I'll have to use the JavaScript method called find to find I'm looking for individual method. You don't need to map through for individual products. So here I will come here and I'll do the needful. So I'll say find in single products via its params. So this is our product params which we are getting. So I'll come here, I'll paste that here. So yeah, there's a method called find method in JavaScript, which I know you guys know already. So I'll say const get single product variable, get single product equal to get single product equal to, then what is it equal to? Remember that we have an array here that we export called products. So I have to import products in this product.js, so it has to be imported. So here I'll come here and say import products. import products from component products. So yeah, if you override this product, you'll be seeing your ID name. So this is a product. Product is what is holding our array of objects. Dot find. The method is dot find. So takes in a callback function. I can pass in anything. Let me pass in an item. So it will not be item where item if item dot ID, if it's equal to if it matches this params, this ID, this params ID that we'll put on the URL. If it matches it, if they are the same thing, then what should we do? That's the question big for answer. Then if it matches, then what should we do? So we can now decide to do anything with this. Either we can decide to just call this get products. So if you console.log get products, let's console.log get single product. Like you see. So if you save this and you want to console.log get products, so let me go to my console so that you can see that better. Inspect. Then on the console, so getting undefined, not getting the value. So product.find ID where item.id equal to ID. So I have to come in getting undefined, which is now it's simple. If you are passing an ID, we didn't pass any ID here, so this is a number ID, and it sees this ID as a string. You can see that when I over on this ID, what data type are you getting? String data type. So what I'll do, I'll convert this ID to what is number. So this is how you convert string to number in JavaScript. So that's what I do. So I'll save this now and go to my browser. So you can see I'm getting ID computer because it's string we pass on the URL. So if I should pass to, I should get what? Radio. If I pass to, so you can see I'm getting radio on my console, and this is an object. So if I want to reference it, I will not be referenced by get single product.radio. If I want to get the radio and the ID, so since I know I'm getting value, I'll come here. Let me take this return and put it in a parenthesis so that's because there are more than one. So yeah, I'll say h2. So there will not be what? Get single product dot name. So I'll come here and say h4. The same thing. I'll say get single product dot ID. So I'll save this. So I'll go to the browser to see that. So you can see radio is on the browser already. So you can see that we are getting value. So if I come here and change this to 1, I should get television. So you can see television, and the ID is what? 1. If I come here and change this to ID 3, I should get what? Computer. So you can see. So we've successfully implemented the UseParams, and I hope you understand this clearly. So we are going to see in our next class. Thanks very much.